I would now like to call upon stage three very special women. First up, Group Captain Shakti Sharma, second Wing Commander Deepika Mishra, and third Squadron Leader Sindhu Vijay Reddy. Now, Group Captain Shakti Sharma is the first woman officer of the Indian Air Force to become Group Captain in all three services. She was also the first woman officer to command a Sainik school entrusted with divergent roles at various training establishments, field units, commander headquarters and air headquarters for her untiring dedicated services. She's been commended twice by the Chief of Air Staff. Squadron Leader Sindhu Reddy flies helicopters for the Indian Air Force. She commanded the Indian Air Force marching contingent in the Bastille Day Parade 2023 that took place in Paris, and the contingent in the Republic Day Parade 2023 to win the best marching contingent by popular choice. She's been awarded the Chief of Army Staff Commendation. Now, Wing Commander Deepika Mishra made history as the first female Air Force officer to receive a gallantry medal. She was awarded the Vayu Seva Medal for gallantry by the President of India on Independence Day in 2022 and recently received the award from the Air Chief Marshal of the Indian Air Force at an investiture ceremony in New Delhi. In August 2021, Wing Commander Deepika Mishra was assigned the task of carrying out humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations following flash floods in northern Madhya Pradesh. Now, despite adverse weather conditions, including strong winds and the approaching night, she was the sole individual to arrive at the disaster site that same evening. Her courageous actions and dedication to duty helped rescue 47 individuals, and as a result, she became the first female Air Force officer to be honored with the Gallantry Award, the Vayu Seva Medal for Gallantry, which she received at an investiture ceremony in New Delhi from Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary. Over to you, Shireen.
I want to come across to each one of you, and I will start with you. What, to your mind, needs to change to ensure that we see this as a viable career option for women? More and more women are now joining the three forces, whether it's the Army, the Navy, or the Air Force. But what do you believe can be done to ensure that it becomes an option for more and more women? What would your message be to parents who are watching?
Because it's not a career alone, it's the way of life. So that's very important. Any of the defense service you join, it gives you confidence, it gives you sense of pride, not only for your own self, your whole family lives along with you. And you are supporting the national cause. At the same time, you are, building a career for your own self. Your family is feeling really good about it. And uniform obviously gives you that a sense of pride, because it's not a piece of cloth what you've done. It is my skin. It is what we are. So that's all.
You've said it so perfectly. It is who you are. It is, as you said, your skin, and it is that sense of duty that drives and defines each one of you. Sindhu, let me ask you, what was it like marching as we were watching here on our television screens, and I'm sure millions around the world were watching as well. What was that feeling for you, walking for the country?
So, firstly, when I was given the opportunity that I'll be representing my country on an international event, international forum, it gave me immense pleasure. Being part of the Indian Air Force, I never really thought I'll represent my country one day on an international forum, and receiving that salute from our Honorable Prime Minister and the President at France, it was a great and a memorable experience. The people of France receive you very well, especially since from the Indian Armed Forces. They look up to you, the cheer we get, it was very incomparable to the Republic Day Parade that we celebrate here.
Really?
Yeah, yes, they were really excited looking at us and the style that we march. It was a wonderful experience of a lifetime for me, I'd say.
Yeah, I would imagine it was wonderful for all of us to watch you, so you're saying that the cheer was incomparable in comparison to what you've experienced here?
It was comparable. That's
okay, it was comparable. Okay, it was comparable. Okay, fair enough. I want to come to you now, and as Shruti just mentioned, you are, of course, the recipient of a Gallantry Award, the first woman Indian Air Force officer to receive that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for that. What is the feeling when you go up in the air through adverse conditions where you don't know what you're going to be faced with, what the challenges will be? What drives you to go through that?
As you mentioned, that such kind of operations which we are supposed to take in adverse weather conditions and the places where we do not know, the unknown terrain we have to go. So I guess the only thing which helps us to go through is the training which has been imparted to us. The kind of training which has been imparted, that gives us the confidence that yes, we can go through it, and that is the trust on training and also the command over the aircraft which we are having. So we know that what all is possible and what not. So there comes the decision making. In that there is a thin line whether to go ahead or to come back within that time. So that decision making also, that has been a part of our whatever we do day in and out. So that everything what we do for so many years has resulted in me successfully completing this mission.
Thank you very, very much,
Thank you so much
for joining us here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for...
Let's do a standing ovation for the Indian Air Force. Thank you, officers. It's a big salute to all of you from the Future Female Forward team. Thank you so much. You make us immensely proud.